Alright, we are doing it again. We are venturing into ranked. I had an 85% win rating with this Toxic Sludge deck. And when I do that well, I just have to go into ranked to try it out. And they did give me 2 lands to begin with, and a 3rd land already, which is already better than almost all the other times I've done ranked battle. So, my only steady is the mono red aggro. Anything else I tend to get punished with, and I have to use mono red aggro to make up for my losses. We exiled this, it has mono value 3 or less. We got 3 poison counters on already. Calyx is kind of tough, but this will have Toxic 3 and Death Touch, and we'll bring down our Toxic Abomination. They are now at 7 poison counters. Use the chump blocker for that. We bring down the Blight Belly Rat. We attack with everything. They lose 1 creature. We lose our Toxic 3, but we get our Toxic creature with Death Touch back. And they are now at 8 poison counters. And they can't afford to attack anymore. Nine points doesn't matter. Seriously? I'm not blocking that. We attack. They can't stop the flyer. They either take 2 poison or they stop this one and lose a creature. They take the 2, they go to 10. We win! They could have blocked it. They would have lost 1 creature. They were not willing to block. They would rather just die of poison. Such an easy deck to put together. Just look for all the toxic cards that Mono Black has. Slap them all together in one nice little pile. Summon your toxic, attack with your toxic. We no longer care about 20-point life totals. We don't care if you have a life gain deck that gives you 1,000 life points. None of that matters anymore. Uh-oh. Our problem with this is they might have Liliana. What they do? Take away our 2-drop? Okay, so we play our tapped because we don't have a 2-drop. They don't like the flyer. They are just pure discard, aren't they? That might get us. Okay, I'm expecting a Liliana. So let's give them the first poison counter. We won't give them a chance to make us discard anything. But they got rid of so much of our stuff already. And they know what we got. And we whiffed on the rats. guess we're trying that. If they kill it, it comes back. Where are all these other cards? We get another chance at the rats because of that. We got a rat. Let's go draw a card. We're just replacing our lands. That's fine. Third poison token. And they scoop. I am in ranked, aren't I? Standard ranked. Yes. This is very unusual for me. Usually I'm getting mana starved. Usually I'm going against perfect mana curves. Usually I'm getting mirror matches that hand me my head on a platter. And we get to go first as well? Somebody forgot to flip the switch on my account. I'm not supposed to win like this. We're not up against the missionary, we're up against the missionary. Got the 1-drop, play the 1-drop. Got the 2-drop, play the 2-drop. Start the poison clock rolling. What can you do now? Make us sacrifice something. I want to keep the flyer. Second poison counter. New Capenna rules, they have 3 colors. They've got all 3 colors available now. Whatever spell they want, they can cast it.
Phyrexian should become subdued.
Third poison cannon. Ignore the planeswalker, nothing to see here.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Ignore the planeswalker, nothing to see here. 5 poison counter. They either have a board wipe or they don't. They have the board wipe.
The data requires scrutiny.
Land. The fix is in. We're outdrawing them on land.
We can improve upon your ideas.
Alright, I guess we have to take out... Are you serious? We take out the planeswalker, if they allow us. No, they have enough. 1 board wipe is all it takes. So close.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
And 3rd land draw in a row, which means Arena decided we won too many ranked battles. I have not floated out with this deck yet. There's a first time for everything. How did my opponent know that I was going to float out with land? They just said good game, like they knew it was going to happen. Does the team of wizard spies, do they actually communicate with my opponent? Or is this just actually the wizard's team? Exactly what they need to soundly defeat me. Never had a chance. Mostly just flooding out with land. And a glitch that let them kill me before I could even concede. That's more what I'm used to receiving in ranked battles. Let's keep up the punishment. I'm a glutton for it. It just needed to realize that I had taken the deck into ranked before they flipped the switch. They're like, oh no, he's gone into ranked again. We have to do something about that. Discard and board wipes are some big pitfalls against this deck. And the other stuff is if they get good artifacts or enchantments that I can't do anything about. Because I didn't bother to plot for those. Because we're all about the aggressive poison counters. New minerals, 3 colors. But they're tapped out, so Necrogen Communion, 3 poison counters. If they kill it, we still get our flyer back. Good start. Attack? Let's keep Takenuma for now. We don't have a 4-costing creature. This looks like an Atraxa deck to me. Let's not do anything. Let's just keep this ready. 7 lands, easy as you please. Another Invasion of Zendikar. I wasn't expecting that. Ah, sacrifice one. Resolve, sacrifice you, because you're only toxic 1. 3 poison counters. Play the land. We're ready with Vraska's Fall again. They didn't get it. Too quick. Whether they were going for Breach the Multiverse, Italy, or Atraxa, sometimes they have all 3 in the deck. I haven't done a flying land deck yet. Maybe it's time. Our opponent is 10,000 pandas. How can we possibly beat 10,000 pandas? That sounds like too much effort. Do I have a 1-drop? I do not. So we play our tap land. 3 colors already. And new Capenna rules. 3 colors, they got all 3 colors. Nice setup. They do nothing, so Vraska's Fall. Lose your creature, we get a poison counter on them, and we get a second one with the rat attack. Rat-tat-tat. And now if they kill the rat, they get a 3rd poison counter. Invasion of Zendikar on curve. but you tapped out for it. So we take advantage with the tap land. We give the rat an extra 2 poison. Half the poison counters we need. And if they kill it, it proliferates and we get it back. Another fight rigging, which does not help them immediately. It's more like setup. Shakedown heavy. Okay. Now that helps you, right? Destroy the creature. Proliferate, and we get it back. 6 poison. And its Hallie was under the other hideaway. Why do I feel like that's a forced loss? And another breach the unit multiverse that they get from Italy. So the first one couldn't get the combo off. This one has at least 2 of the 3. I'm just waiting for Atraxa to show up to really put a cap on it. If at first you don't succeed, Arena, just throw me up against one of the same decks and have it happen again. What do I do against that? Look for a rat? I think I already smell a rat. And we whiff. Of course we whiff. We attack because we have nothing better to do. We're about to die. We got him up to 7 poison counters. And Olivia. And I've been seeing Olivia a lot lately. Oh, how did they even kill us? I didn't even see what they did to kill us. Let's see. How did they kill that last creature? They didn't cast a spell, did they? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what they did to kill that one. But yeah. Not even half a chance in hell against 10,000 pandas. We were too fast the first time, so they cheated it out earlier with Hideaway. Which is not a bad strategy. And just in case Italy wasn't enough, Italy hit him right in to breach the multiverse. So that made for a quick battle. Okay, this will be the tiebreaker. We won a couple. We lost a couple. Kind of did better than I thought we'd do. Is that because Toxic has a built-in advantage as a mechanic of you only need to get to 10, or is it because Wizards has predisposed Toxic towards winning? It shouldn't still be in effect. March of the Machines came out. People with March of the Machines decks should have an advantage. And there was a breach of the multiverse just then. We've got a 2-mana play. I think we go for the 3 Toxic. There's always fading hope, right? Marshal. I don't have a way to take out the Marshal. So this will probably be a trade. They're not possibly going to take 3 more poison, are they? Or do they feel confident that they can win off of what's coming next? They take it. 6 poison. They've got a little bit of stuff built up. Another one of these. This still has Death Touch, so I'm willing to make the trade. Do they not know what poison counters do? There we go. Get it back. Let's go get a card. Perfect. They can only tap down one target creature. Can they stop the flyer? Let's put a menace one out. They didn't tap it down. Oh, you needed white mana to tap it. The curse is lifted. At least when I use toxic decks, we perform better in ranked with toxic decks. I think it's a plot. Let me go in and show you the full deck. I normally do that in the regular place, but I should make sure, in case you didn't catch the last one, we'll show it to you now. By the Skull Dweller, 4 copies with Death Touch. You saw that. 4 Anoint with Infliction to exile their creatures. 4 Blightbelly Rats that proliferate. So if they got a poison counter, they got another one when it dies. I only have 3 Necrogen Communions. Sometimes I wish I had 4, but 3 seems to be enough to show up when I need it to without being overwhelming. I do need creatures to put it on. The flying creatures usually help me finish off the game. 4 Toxic Abominations. I'm still toying around with the idea of taking these out, but they seem to be good chump blockers. 1 Infectious Inquiry for card draw. 4 Stinging Hive Masters. If they die, we still get more poisonous stuff. 4 Vraska's Fall. That also gives poison counters. Karamorix the Rat King. I don't hit the rats a lot, but I do sometimes. Extra added value for that. And my most expensive thing, Sheoldred's Head Cleaver, that has Menace and Toxic too. Added in 4 draw spits for the card draw, 1 Field Rune, take out specialty lands, and 1 Takenuma in case I needed to go back and bring a particular creature back. And again, nothing really to defend against discard or board wipes or artifacts or enchantments, but as it turns out, the deck is fast enough, you don't really need it too much. But if you can still, you can still lose to massively overpowering cards like Italian Breach of the Multiverse if they can manage to get those out. So, not a perfect deck, but it did okay in ranked. There you have it. I may have to change the name of the series. I may have to start a different series on why I do play ranked if this keeps up. This is part of the overall series called Why I Don't Play Ranked. I usually lose a lot more. Anyway, let me know what you think, everybody. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Thanks. Have a good one.